Hello everyone. I hope actually 2026 has started really good for you, and I hope you were able to set your goals and actually motivate yourself to have such a great year. And I really wish you success and obviously good health and great relationships in this year. So I hope actually that this year is great for you, and wish you all the best. Now I'm going to start actually with the report actually for the last month of December of 2025. Before I do that, I just want to mention it to you that we know actually things were not easy for quite a few people. Obviously inflation was really high, and even buying properties was a bit challenging. Prices were coming down, didn't know what to do. But keep this in mind, and I always think it this way, that when something is over, it means it is over. So 2025 is over, and we need to now think about 2026. I just want to let everybody know that even in our videos, if you're paying attention, we have been mentioning that the condo market is going to be really sluggish, no doubt. The townhouse market will also be struggling. The semi-detached homes will be actually better than those, but not as good as detached. But keep this in mind, detached market will still be pretty good this year. So even though we know that the prices are coming down, a lot of people actually invested in some properties last year or year before, and they can't get those prices when they're trying to sell those properties because they bought them in a really high market. But again, things are going to, market will start actually moving at some point. As I mentioned, builders can only go so low. So let's just talk about what really happened in December. We know that market is a little sluggish, and that's where the prices did come down. The benchmark price was at 554,700. That was down by about 4.7%, pretty close to 5. Sales were down by, we only had 1,126 sales. They were down by 14.6%. Then new listings were up by pretty close to 1.3%. There were 1,219 units, new listings that were in the market. Now keep this in mind, as I mentioned even before, even in the month of November, I believe that the new listings were down. But we still have lots of inventory compared to last year. So inventory was up to 3,860 units, and months of supply is at 3.43%, and days it's taking about 53 average days for any property to sell. Now this picture right here is for all the categories combined. Keep that in mind. Now I want to also discuss everything that is gone in Calgary for the month of December. Now, when you look at all the prices here, you will see that prices were down even north and central, south, everywhere they were down, but they were down significantly in the northeast district. If you look at it, it is about 8.3% down, and east was 7.6%. So north was down by 6.8%, but when you pay attention to northwest, take a look, it is only 0.7%. So, as I mentioned, even in the past, that these decisions in the northeast with emotions, where sometimes we don't pay attention to the numbers. So the price is quite down in here, and this is the benchmark price in all over Calgary. Now, this part, this is actually detached homes compared to December 2024 and December 2025. When you pay attention in here, obviously the sales were down by about 3.61%, and the inventory was actually up by about 28.4%. But I really want you to pay attention to the average price at the bottom. The average price was down by 3%. Now, what kind of difference is it making? It was 798,000 in December, and it is at 774,000, pretty close to $25,000 difference. I know a lot of people are waiting in detached homes that market will crash. That's what I'm going to buy. But now you know actually prices came down quite a bit. And this is the picture right in front of you. I know if you are thinking about condos, I was just talking to one of my colleagues right now, Dhanavant Chahal. He told me that even brand new condos, you can buy them 2-bedroom in Calgary right now close to 300,000. So the prices have come down quite a bit, so that part is still struggling, but I'm talking about detached homes here. The reason I'm showing it to you, so you can really understand what's going on. And the next part is actually the communities surrounding Calgary. You can see actually how many sales happened here. Now, keep in mind that, some of the regions only are seeing some of the sales in hundreds. That's why, obviously, people who are looking for properties in those regions, they're buying. But when it comes to city of Calgary, 56% of the properties got sold last year that hit the market, where Airdrie was at 57%, and surrounding Calgary, from three sides, was also at 56%. Foothills region, which is down there on the south side, that one had about 70%. But one thing I really want to mention, Chestermere does have higher prices, and that listing ratio was only at 43%. So when you are in any of those communities, before you list your property, make sure that you understand these numbers. What is happening in your surrounding? So that December, and obviously I just wanted to also give you a snapshot of the mortgage rates right here in our country. As you can see, some of the banks are offering really good price. Obviously, they are offering good rates on variable, where the fixed mortgage rates have gone up. We mentioned in the past, so make sure you shop around. You are thinking to even just check how much you're approved for. Let us know. We'll hook you up with them. And then let's get back to the weekly report. Now, it's hot, Christmas party, so we don't see much activity in Calgary, but still, obviously, we had about 159 properties that got sold. But new listings, 216 listings came to the market in the last 1 week. 32 were back on the market. 105 properties saw price decrease. 12 properties saw price increase. 162 properties went pending. 159 properties got sold. 435 properties expired. This number is big. Remember, at the end of the month, a lot of properties expired. That's why it's big. Withdrawn 1 property, and 130 properties were terminated. So if you have any question, and if you're looking to buy a new home, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to assist you. My phone number is 403-689-2345. Thank you.